Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be talking about Ilia Topuria's move to lightweight or potential move to lightweight. He's talking like he can't make the weight no more. He's having issues this, issues that, and or his coach is saying this, he's saying that, and that he's done with the featherweight division. But yeah, this is my thoughts on it. I'm gonna get my thoughts on it. And yeah, welcome to the video. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, for me personally, I don't feel like it makes a whole lot of sense right now. I could see maybe a year or two. I understand he's trying to retire at 30. He's currently 27. Birthday already passed. He's going to turn 28 first month of the next year. January 21st, 2025, he'll be 28. So again, he don't have the most time based off his calendar, but also know that a lot of guys that say they're going to retire at this age end up being the guys that be still fighting at 40 and stuff. Like, I'm going to retire at 30. I'll retire at 30, 27. And then they be 37 still fighting, especially when they lose. If all didn't go perfect for him, yeah, probably he might retire at 30 like he says he does. But one split decision loss, one DQ loss, gets clipped and knocked out, or caught in submission, he's going to be trying to get that win back forever. Or, I don't know. But, yeah. I do think that's a bit rushed. A lot rushed. And I think Ilia's continuing to, copy McGregor. He might not be on good terms with McGregor right now. Might not like McGregor the most right now. But we clearly saw that he was kind of mimicking the tattoos of McGregor on his back and on his chest. Clearly mimicking McGregor in that fashion. And it seemed like he's trying to mimic McGregor in this quick jump to a lightweight. And also another thing, he talking about he's so big for featherweight, when in reality he looks like a bantamweight build. He's not particularly muscular. You can look at the picture right now. He's not particularly muscular. Don't particularly have big legs. Don't have particularly big arm. Don't have a big torso. Don't even have a big head. Nothing like particularly stands about his build that would say this guy gets so big. He must get very fat outside of camp. Unless he must eat a lot of cheese. Must be very constipated, not pooping or nothing to be walking around at 190. This guy walking around at 190 got to be some extreme constipation. Some constipation that's rivaling Elvis, the constipation that killed Elvis. That this guy is like really, they said what, listed at 5'7", really like 5'6", is walking around at 190. Gotta be some extreme constipation. It's not like he built like Yo Romero. He's not a big built dude. Not particularly tall, not particularly long, not particularly bulky. And again, I feel like if he really locked in, or if he wasn't as good as he was, he'd probably be a guy that'd be cut into bantamweight. That would be better. But like him talking about, I think also he mentioned like he wanted to go a 3-division champion or something before he retires. So a lot of big, lofty goals instead of just defending his belt. And I think that's another issue with this current era. I think they're motivated by McGregor. They're motivated by McGregor's 2-division championship, like becoming champ. They're motivated by that. They're motivated by McGregor's star, his quick rise up, the money he made. So they try to do that quick stuff. Like, oh, I got a belt now. Oh, I got one defense. Oh, I want to go. Well, McGregor didn't even get one defense, but oh, I got a belt. At least I defended it, and I want to go on to the next thing. It's not a whole lot of guys that really want to go out there and fight. Defend that belt. Like I can see if you defend your belt like 3-4 times. Like, yeah, I cleared the division out. I don't want to wait for the next contender to come in 3 years. I want to go on to the next thing. I don't want to wait here. I don't want to do a GSP. I don't want to do an Anderson Silva. I don't want to do a John Jones. I want to clear the division out one time and that be it. I can see if they did that, but these guys are like, oh, I got one defense. This division is not on my level. I want to go to the next. Like, at least, you literally got an undefeated Movsar Evloev right there. That's a good fight for you. You should win. Should win, but it's clearly a big test for you on paper, and one you should actually do. Get that out of the way. You got Diego Lopes. He got a lot of tension around him. Knock him out. Get him out of the way. And then probably move him. Now you got 3 defenses, and that would make more sense. But you got leaving the division when you clearly got another undefeated fighter right there waiting for you. Literally right there waiting for you. Y'all both undefeated. Could make it a exciting match. Could put it in Spain. Sell a lot of tickets. Get that out of the way. Then get Diego Lopez out of the way. Go up to lightweight. And I don't understand, like, you're going to go up to lightweight, and instead of getting the title fight, you're going to fight Charles Oliveira. Like, it don't make no sense. You're already a champion. You could just use that flash pass and get a title fight. I don't know if you're thinking of Charles as a warm-up fight, or you just know that Charles has a lot of fans, so you're like, I'm going to beat him up in front of his fans and take his fans or something. But, again, it don't make a whole lot of sense. It would make much more sense to defend your belt, get those out the way, then go up. But it's like, again, everybody wants everything fast. They're like, oh, I want to do this fast. I want to do that fast. I want to get the money fast, and I want to retire early. So I want to be McGregor, you know, win those multiple belts, explode quick, but I also want to be Khabib. I want to retire early. Explode quick, retire early. Make a lot of money, be a superstar. And I just don't like that current mindset a lot of these guys are having. But yeah, I think there's still clearly some tests for Ilia at featherweight. And I think he should get those out of the way. And I really think the UFC should block his attempt to go up to lightweight. But if he chooses to vacate, I don't think they can do nothing about it. But I think they should do everything in their path to block that, at least for 2 more title defenses at featherweight. Again, you clearly got one fight I feel like he has to have, and that's the Evloev fight, given the fact that Evloev is what, 16-0? Like, I think Evloev is like 19-0, 16-0. So they're both, what, like 16, 19-0. Both undefeated. I think they're both around similar ages, roughly. I think Evloev like 30, 31. Topuria is 27. So they're both like in their prime or a little bit younger than their prime. Both undefeated. And that's a good match that needs to happen in my opinion. So him trying to move up right now, it don't make a whole lot of sense. Especially with, no, Charles Oliveira, he's not in a particularly great spot. He like trading wins, trading losses. So why, I think the Evloev fight is a much bigger fight. And I think most people with sense is going to say the Evloev fight is a much bigger fight for Topuria than Charles Oliveira right now, who's currently not a champion. And clearly trading wins and losses. Like win, up, down, up, down, up, down. So yeah, I think Topuria defends his belt twice, 2 more times, get 3 defenses, go up, and fight Islam. Just jump to Islam, or who else he could fight? Michael Chandler, that'd be a fight. I think if he should fight a fight before the before the belt at lightweight, if he should fight a fight before the main fight at lightweight, it should be a tune-up fight, or like a. And I think Chandler at this point in his career will be a tune-up fight for Topuria. It would be a exciting fight. It'll be a bit risky, but I think it's a fight he should win like 99 times out of 100. And it'd be a good warm-up fight for him, give him Chandler, knock Chandler out, maybe give him like Topuria. I said give him Topuria, I mean Poirier. Give him Poirier, Chandler, give him a Gaethje. I think those are good matches for him at lightweight. Give him those guys. And those be warm-up fights for him. Give him like one of those fights and then jump into Islam. But in my opinion, I feel like he defends his belt 2 more times. Just have a super fight, champ versus champ, and he could become a champ instead of vacating his belt and going up and fighting like pointless fights like Charles Oliveira. But I would say clear his division out, keep his belt, go up there, fight Islam for his belt. If he wins, he's a champ, and then he could vacate his featherweight belt and be lightweight champion. I think that's the smarter route. And I think that gives him the most star power. It gives him the most glory. Because you can say you're a champ, you beat a virtually undefeated Islam Makhachev, the number 1 pound fighter, to become a champ. That would be an amazing feat for him. But yeah, I just feel like the decision making on his side and his team side is just so sporadic if they actually do go through with what he's saying. And also, let me look at his record real quick. Like, I already know it. I'm just doing this for y'all, but like, he really only got like 2 big legacy wins, and those were back-to-back now. He beat Volkanovski to get the belt. You know, one of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. Beat Max Holloway right after that, back-to-back. Knocked both those guys out. And 2 of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. But outside of that, his record don't really have all this stuff for him to be like, you know, putting his foot down. He acting like he a guy who has, like, he acting like he John Jones or somebody. He acting like he, let me see, who's another guy? He acting like he Mighty Mouse, or, well, they disrespect the Mighty Mouse, but somebody they respect, like John Jones or GSP or something, or Anderson Silva in their primes. He's not none of those guys. Like, you literally just got your first 2 good wins on your whole record, and now you trying to, you know, make calls. Like, it don't work like that. And the UFC needs to start putting their foot down. Like, nah, we're not doing that. Again, you're not John Jones. You're not GSP. You're not Anderson Silva. You're not none of those 3 guys right there. And you are no one to be trying to make big statements. Like, put your booster seat back on. Defend that belt 2 more times, then we can talk. You got an undefeated Movsar Evloev right there. A fight you should win. Fight that will look good. A big fight. We could put it in Spain. You know, give you a big, nice hometown crowd. Give you a good co-main event, a good main card for that pay-per-view. And we're gonna do good business. Like, you're gonna get a good win. You're gonna get a hometown crowd, sell a lot of tickets, make a lot of money. become a bigger star, defend it again, and then we can make the Islam Makhachev versus Topuria fight for champ status, and we could do that in Spain. That would do crazy because doing it in Dubai would I guess be big and whatnot, but I think Spain would be next level because Spain, that's a very big audience and a very passionate fan base. Dubai, like they got money over there, but you gonna have to fight like at 5 a.m. in the morning, which is like in Eastern time, which is dumb. Versus you have in Spain, probably put it in a soccer arena or something and do crazy numbers, historic numbers. Islam versus Topuria, Spain for champ status for Topuria. Again, do crazy numbers right there. One of the biggest fights, probably instantly, like at least the very least top 15 biggest fights of all time in MMA history. At least that's to be kind of like lowballing. And if it delivers easily, probably maybe top 5, top 7 fights of all time. Could potentially be top 1, depending on how it plays out. But that's a big fight, and that's a fight to make. But have him like trying to sidestep, give up a belt, fight Charles Oliveira, like it's not the right move. But what do you guys' thoughts? You think they should just allow him to move up? You think he's making a smart decision by going up to the lightweight? Do you even think he's really that big a guy to be talking like he is? Like, oh, I be 190 out of camp. I be this, I be that. Y'all agree with anything he's saying? You feel like he's a good frame for lightweight? You feel like he's even a big featherweight? I don't. I feel like he's a pretty small featherweight, to be honest. I don't feel like he's a big featherweight. I feel like he's a tiny lightweight. He obviously got the skills. He obviously hits like a heavyweight. But as far as his build wise, he definitely is lacking in the size department. Like severely lacking in the size department. If anything, he has the build of a bantamweight more than anything. He don't have a featherweight build. He definitely don't have a lightweight build. He more so has a bantamweight build. But again, he has heavyweight power. He's highly skilled, highly strong. Like he has power, he has strength. So he might be small, but he can hit big and he can throw you around. So it makes up for it. He's fast and explosive as well. But yeah, it's severely lacking the size part. But again, what do you guys think about this potential move to lightweight? Think he should do it right now or defend his belt a couple more times before doing it? But that's the video. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace out.